So we just take a moment to get still, to be here, fully present in our bodies, in our location, in the space. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the ability to connect with each other in the midst of the quarantine. Thank you for the technology we have, the resources we have, the tools we have to still grow, rise, achieve, believe, become all the things. Everything is still available to us. Everything is still possible. Quarantine or not, pandemic or not, the power resides in us, and we refuse to give that power away to anyone or anything, including the economy, including the leader of the US. Like, we are so powerful. Out of all factors, we have the most power. And so this is a session and an invitation to come back home to that truth, to come back to the core of who we are, to get clear on what it is that we want, to remove and release any limiting beliefs about why we can't have it, or we're undeserving, or we're unsafe, or whatever the story is. We release those limiting beliefs and we replace them with truer ones again and again and again and again, because we know we're worthy. We were born worthy. Nothing can ever, ever, ever change that fact. We know that we are deserving of it just because we are, not because we've hustled and grind, not because we've proved ourselves, not because we've sacrificed and done all this hard shit. No, we're deserving because we're deserving. And we are allowed to ask, and we are allowed to receive. And the drama in between those two things is oftentimes up to us. And so we just release any attachment that we have to making things harder than they need to be, more forced than they need to be, less beautiful than they really ought to be. We just release all of that. And we are willing to believe in something truer and more beautiful. We are willing to raise the bar. We are willing to step into the unknown. We are willing to be an energetic match for next level living, because we know it all starts within us. Everything that has ever been created or experienced first started as an idea, first started in the imagination. So we understand the power of our thoughts. We understand the power of our thinking and of our imagination. And so we give ourselves permission in time during this quarantine to dream and imagine and envision the kind of life, kind of career, financial freedom, love, sex, friendship, the kind that we want to enjoy. We allow our minds to go there. And when we feel that tug in our heart to go in that direction, we trust it, because we know we have the ability to create any reality, because it first starts inside of us. And as leaders, as influencers, as badasses, we take the time to do that. We take the time to get clear on what it is that we want. We take the time to feel the feelings of already having that which we want. We give ourselves permission to own the fact that we want the things that we want. And it does not make us bad, selfish, greedy, wrong, corrupt. It makes us alive and true and integrity with who we were born to be. Because we know when we have all the things in our life that help support us and lifts us up, it just makes us that much more of an effective leader, that much more of a rested leader, knowing that we don't have to do it all, but we can have it all. And so we're willing to put support in place, things into place, systems into place, to automate whatever we can automate, to delegate whatever we can delegate, so that we can stay in our zone of genius. So we can do what we do best and allow the light within us to shine bright, so that everything that is meant for us, love, money, offers, opportunities, friendships, travel, whatever, come flocking to us. They want us. They want to hire us, pick us, choose us, pay us, work with us, study under us. Right? They want us because our energy is so magnetic. Our light is so bright. Our essence is so pure that it captures the eye of anyone who walks by us, anyone who encounters us, anyone who talks with us. There's something different about us because we are grounded as fuck. We have dropped any shoulds, oughts, and supposed tos, and we have fully stepped into our power, and we are living an unleashed, an untamed, an unstoppable life. And holy fuck, does that inspire people. People are willing to grab onto our tailcoats so they can ride with us to the next level. We're okay with that. Come on, during the ride, we'll show you what is possible. But the beautiful thing is, you have the same ability inside of you that I do me. You can create your own version of this just like I did. It's available to all of us. And we celebrate each other. We celebrate each other's growth, expansion, abundance, provision, manifestation. We know where there's a win for one, there's a win for all of us, because we are all interconnected. So we don't hold back on the goodness of our lives. We don't hold back on the glory of our lives. We don't hold back on the miracles in our lives. And we don't hold back on celebrating our lives and sharing that with the world, because it helps everyone else raise the bar on their own life. It helps fuel their own inspiration and motivation. It helps give them permission to rise up and do the same thing. So we are deeply committed to our own liberation, deeply committed to our own embodiment, deeply committed to our own success, because we know the ripple effects it has on the world around us. We will heal the world when we heal ourselves. So we give ourselves everything we need and live from the inside out, so we can heal the world from the inside out. So with that, let's take our first deep breath together. Let it out. Just releasing whatever was going on before this moment, whatever was going on during this day or this weekend, we just release it. And that we are safe being fully here, fully present, returning to our oneness with God, with all that is, with love, knowing that love is all that exists. Any fear or lack is ultimately an illusion. So we come home to the truth as many times as we need to. We feel in to the love that is everywhere. We feel into the abundance that is in us and around us. We feel into the peace that is always here, as many times as we need to, so that we can stay grounded and powerful as the leaders and badasses and women we were born to be. Let's take another deep breath. Let it out. We breathe in next level ideas, next level solutions that we haven't thought of. We are an open channel for the divine to speak to us, to speak through us, to connect us, to elevate us, to bring us to the right person or idea or opportunity at the right time. We are so available to it. We are so in tune with it that so much magic happens because we're out of our own way. We are such an energetic match for quantum leaping and next level living that it just continually happens. Just by us living our lives and being fully expressed and being the fullest version of ourselves, just opens all the doors for us. It paves the way for us. It attracts all things to us. Magic and miracles become a way of life because we understand it can become a way of life. It does not have to be the exception. So we take a stand for a miraculous life. We take a stand for a magical life. We take a stand for an abundant life in every form. And we experience more and more and more of it as a result. Let's take another deep breath. Let it out. We just lock in our decision to live life on our terms, to be the fullest expression of ourselves, to rise up and receive everything we're worthy of, which is every single thing we want and desire forever and amen. We are worthy of it all. We are deserving of it all. If it belongs to anyone, it belongs to us. And so we become a little more bold, a little more audacious in asking for what we want and receiving what we want and believing in next level abundance and doing all the inspired action we feel called to take, and rest in the fact that the universe always has our back, always provides for us. It's always leading us into more. We can never out-ask, out-desire, or out-decide God itself. God is infinite, and there's room for us to ask for more and more and more, to see just how far we can go, to see all we can achieve, to see what we can become, to see how much money we can make, because why not? If an infinite supply is available to us, why would we settle for anything less than what we actually want? So we are willing to raise the bar and raise our boldness and asking for what we want in all the areas of our life. We want to see how good it can get, knowing that we can never max it out. And it doesn't make us greedy, it makes us alive, because we are willing to see beyond the veil of this physical realm into the eternal, invisible, infinite realm where everything we want already exists, and we are just calling it into our physical reality. So we're willing to receive it all. We are here to be a living demonstration of what is possible for our own inner child, for our own children, for our friends, for our family, for the world to see. And we are safe in being seen. We are safe in being watched. We are safe rising in the public eye. There's nothing to fear. Everything is figure outable. Everything is working out for our good. We get to have it all. And we already do have it all. We're just simply calling it into physical form. Take one final quick clearing breath.